Sun Myung Moon, born on 25th February 1920 in Cheonggu in North Korea, died on 3rd September 2012 in Gapyeong in South Korea. Sun Myung Moon said, "More precious than life is love, for there can be no life without love." Sun Myung Moon was a Korean religious leader who also known for his business ventures and support for political causes. A Messiah claimant, he was the founder of the Unification Movement, members of which considered him and his wife Hak Ja Han to be their true parents, and of its widely noted blessings of mass wedding ceremony, and the author of its unique theology, the Divine Principle. He was an anti-communist and an advocate for Korean reunification, for which he was recognized by the governments of both North and South Korea. Businesses he promoted included News World Communications, an international news media corporation known for its American subsidiary, the Washington Times, and Tongil Group, a South Korean business group, as well as other related organizations. Sun Myung Moon said, "More precious than life is love." Swami Vivekananda said, "People are walking like dead bodies, because in that body, if you have not infused love, then life is dead. Then you are purchased. You live and walk and talk like a slave. Only thing is you have been intoxicated by the religious leaders, by the political mainstream, by the 2% rich which controls 98% wealth of the world, made you to believe that you are literate, but made you a parrot, just gibberish talks from the parrot's mouth, and that has become the power of the social media, power of the city life." Sun Myung Moon said, "More precious than life is love." That you must understand. Life is precious, but more precious is the amount of energy in your body. When I say more precious than life is love, people think, oh, sexual life, attraction life, all that comes into their mind instantly. It is at the tip of the iceberg. That is okay with them. It is called a one-night stand. That is not the love. Love means you are in deep, intimately worked with every part of your body, and you found out that every part of your body needs a warming up exercise, a stretching, a total stretching, a beautiful bend and a twist of your physical body. And once you understand that, and you found there is an extreme energy blooming, and you can only see flowers, you can only see honey, you can see only truth. You don't even use the word truth. It is that orgasmic experience, that roar of 1,000-man warrior. You and that particular subject, you and I, you and your body melts to become one. Your thinking, your brain and your heart, and becomes one. That is the love. If you don't understand that love, you cannot go and express love to anybody. Like how I said, you cannot use the word God if you have not worked very hard to create a mastership in yourself. Sun Myung Moon said, "More precious than life is love." Injecting love, yes. Melting love. That can happen only when you are deeply, intimately in love with your nature, with your land. They have disconnected your land. They have disconnected you with your reality of love, that is the land. Please try to understand. Once you have been disconnected from that, it is like the kite, flying the kite, the string is cut. And you are now going to fall into somebody else's building or tree, and it is lost. Maybe you are thinking that is love, that broken kite, you are into somebody else's terrace. It might last for some time, and you are screaming at the top of the voice for love to come to you. You are thinking somebody will come to save. That somebody whom you are thinking is a special person called God, and God never appears. More precious than life is love, because when you are not connected to your family tree, to your originality of your experience, then you have no life. You wanted somebody to teach you. You keep on going and attending seminars. You go on attending discourses of several people thinking you can learn. Nobody can teach you. The moment you go to somebody and ask them to teach you, you have disconnected you with your teacher, the body, the heart. You have disconnected you with the reality of the God in you. More precious than life is love. Once you have that love relationship of the toughest work, then there is no toughest work. The child in you, don't become childish. You have to become childlike. When you are childlike, then you are always jumping and dancing. Then you do not have to find out that whether the person will make the first move for me to ask for even physical or sexual love. It's a dance routine continuously going on. After one step, you have to only jump inside and catch his hand and move and dance. When you're tired, you give to another person. The dance continues. In that dance, you melt, and there is no philosophy. The universe itself is a philosophy. It's a huge, big book. The universe. You forgot and went to several libraries, universities, and a day comes, you thought, I lost everything. Whatever you have, try to love. Sun Myung Moon said, for there can be no life without love, without making love. Yes. You have to make love first with your body. Once you have understood that you have made love with your book, your whatever studies, then you can disconnect the teacher and the master, like Buddha, Bodhidharma said to his disciples. If you see the Buddha on your way, kill him. And the students are shocked. Your own master. He said, yes, you have to disconnect so that you can look into you and then spread it out to others. But every time when he gets up in the morning, he looks towards Buddha's side and he bows. Connecting link was there. For there can be no life without love. That love relationship, you cannot make even with sexual love, intercourse with your wife, with your lover, without understanding, without loving her every part, without loving his every part. That understanding is called the warming up exercise, and then you have to go for the stretching exercise before you ever enter into the house. In Japan, they say you should not bring anybody to your house. No friends in your house. Only if you know that person 100% for 5 years, and he and you melt and understand it, only then he can enter your house. A man can enter the woman, and a woman can allow the man to enter her house. For even making love, they have to first work hard for 5 years. And that 5 years period is now disconnected. Hurry, burry, gooseberry, catch anybody, and then go around the world and tell nobody is loving me. Everything is what I made myself. If nobody has loved you, did you ask whether you loved yourself? If you loved yourself, then your body could have become a magnetic power where hundreds and thousands of people will be running after you, will get attracted to your every one movement. You can see the birds chirping next to your house. If nobody has loved you and you think you are living alone, didn't you see every day morning the sun rising and making love with you, with your permission, without your, even if you put a parda to cover it up, he penetrates and gives you love, make love. So without that love, you couldn't have moved. Sun Myung Moon said, more precious than life is love, for there can be no life without love. This is my 345th small